All right, guys, so you just started into real estate, you got your license, maybe you just been in it for a year, 2 years, and you're just wondering, am I dressed for success? Am I doing this right? And this is, again, a ton of messages that I got with realtors asking me, how should I dress? I got this appointment. Should I always be on a suit? Should I do this and this? So I figure, why not break down some of the top producers in the industry, and then I'll give you my take, and as well as two other great topics that got brought up during this whole conversation, which was what should you wear cologne-wise? So I got some of my top favorites, and also skincare, which is very important because we all know we don't want to show homes with some really bad oily skin. So first of all, I want to start off with my boy here, the one and only Josh Outman. And as we can see, Josh, guys, this is one of the most important things that I tell all my agents. When you start off, whatever you got to work with, right? So if that's just a dressing shirt, some slacks, I mean, I ran with that for the longest when I started. Used to have my, brown khaki pants, some square, ugly looking shoes, and a oversized express shirt. That's all I had to rock with until I was able to afford a decent suit. So my biggest advice is, if you can, invest in at least a good sports jacket. Now we see here my boy Josh rocking the jeans. You got the boots. It could be Chelsea boots. It could be regular boots. The plain black shirt, which always looks great and presentable. And what do you see on his hand? A great coat. A coat's always gonna run great with anything. So if you get a good sports coat, you could updress it, you could downdress it, which is one of the key things. As you see here, I have one of my custom, this is actually part of my custom suit, but I actually wear this coat a lot. I'm currently rocking it with jeans right now, with my branded shirt inside. I have done it with boots. I have updressed it, downdressed it. In fact, in my office, I keep 3 sports jackets, a black, charcoal, and a navy blue one. So in case I'm wearing whatever it is and I have to jump up to a meeting, I know that I could just put it on and it's gonna look good. So this is some of your common typical look that you will see here in the West Side. You're gonna see a lot of agents rock coats like this. Normally a good color to get from the top would be a navy blue, a charcoal, dark charcoal like this, or a black, just because it'll go with everything. But as you can see, Josh is rocking this amazing, most likely going to dinner with Heather. Shout out to both of them, great people, great agents. Here we have another look from Josh Outman, and this is more of his chill look. I see Josh a lot on this, and he's like me, he likes black shirts. He's rocking some gray jeans, some good loafers there, got the V-neck shirt on, still looks presentable. This is more like you're on Caravan, or maybe you're just gonna go check out properties. This is something that you could rock. It's still gonna look good. We see his brother rocking the dress shirt there with the dress pants. This is still good. It's presentable. You're not offending nobody, and you still look professional. All right, guys, and this is the other thing. You always do need that closing suit. I always tell my agents, once you get your first check, I mean, if you have to get the cheapest suit, just get a suit. It's still gonna look better than nothing. But if you can, go pay for a good custom suit. You need to have a fully tailored, custom fit, taper pants. I mean, you don't want a suit that's oversized. You don't want, the biggest mistake I see is that guys would just go buy something off the rack at Ross or something like that, and then the sleeves are like way long. You don't want to do that. You don't want to be that agent. It doesn't look professional. Look, you could start off with a great custom suit with $1,000, and then from there, sky's the limit. My first suit, once I was able to afford it, I got an Armani suit. It was like $3,000, but man, did it feel good. And I'm telling you right now, once you put on that suit, you're gonna feel like $1 billion. It's amazing. It feels great. It's like Superman. I mean, you feel like you have all the power out there and you're on top of the world. And I believe every agent definitely should have a closing suit. This is your go-to suit. You got that big listing, you're competing against some agents, you put that sucker on. Next up, we got Mr. Ryan Serhant. And Ryan Serhant, now different market here. You guys have to remember this. This is very important. New York is special. And I spoke with Ryan about this, and he said, man, it's just something about New York that you just have to look a certain way. And if you are in a market like this, then it is what it is. You just got to rock it. You got to push it in. You got to do whatever it takes for you to just break it in. You got to go out there and put it all out. So Ryan, we see him here with the great, striped suit, blue, very, very risky of him to push it out like this. A blue suit takes a lot to rock, and this guy's obviously doing it great. All right, here we have another one with Ryan, and this is it looks more like a wool, custom suit, which is great. Obviously, it gets a lot colder in New York, so you want to make sure you rock something that's going to be heavier. And anytime you start getting into custom suit, guys, its quality is a lot more different. For example, your thread count, all that stuff starts mattering. Some are going to be lighter, some are going to be heavier, but still more expensive. Quality-wise, what you get in the inside, liners, customized, what other arrangements you're going to add to it. So, I mean, clearly here, he's rocking something that's very custom, and as you can see, very well fitted for him. If you're ever going to try to rock something like this, guys, make sure your shoes are clean. I've seen guys try to pull this off and they got dirty white shoes. Doesn't look as good. So, I mean, this is more of a summer look. If you're in summer, you're going out somewhere or maybe a showing and you could pull it off, then definitely do it. It's a bit risky. It doesn't go with everybody. I rock it. I got some amazing Ferraganos that are white and just look killer with a custom grade suit. So normally I rock a great shirt just like this, a white one, a black one, get my suit on. Obviously it's very tapered, looks good. So you can rock that out that way. Guys, again, it comes down to, depending on where you are in the market, but most importantly, I think it comes down that, what makes you feel good. I'm all about dressing to feel good, to feel successful, and to go out there and put out the value that you do have. So when somebody tells you you always got to be in a suit every day, do this and that, well, if the market that you're into demands it, then you're gonna have to. But if you're in a market like in the West Side here, where it's more versatile and you're able to just kind of explore different options while still look good and still be presentable, as you can see, these are top agents that are dominating, and this is how we rock.